Man, shut your ass up, nigga.
Disembarking with sights set on Fishman Island, the Sabaody Archipelago. Face that boy. The Sabaody Archipelago arc, man, one of the greatest One Piece arcs of all time. I'ma keep it a buck, bro. This arc has it all. This arc gonna get you mad excited looking at the screen, yelling at the screen. It's gonna get you looking like George Pickens looking at the screen. But then it's also gonna make you sad, you know what I'm saying? You might cry a little. It might make a grown man cry. The arc will make you feel all types of ways. Like I said, it's a tough arc. That being said, I'm not about to waste no more time. We about to get into it. You feel me? Before we get into this greatness though, follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram, join my Discord, and we about to get into it now. Now, the arc before the Sabaody Archipelago arc was called the Thriller Bark arc. Basically, that arc ended after Luffy and the Straw Hats beef this abhorrently obese looking man named Gecko Moria. They packed him up, not gonna lie, I'm glad they packed him up. The way bro looks was getting me tight, the way bro laughs was getting me tight. As you can hear, that laugh was horrendous. That homo sapien needed to be gone, bro. After that arc, they were originally gonna go to Fishman Island, but before they could go to Fishman Island, they had to stop by the Sabaody Archipelago to coat their ship so they could go underwater. They didn't actually know they had to do this though, so once they got to the red line, Luffy, Robin, and Brook all went underwater to try to find Fishman Island. After a little bit of searching, they couldn't find Fishman Island, so they came back up. They couldn't find Fishman Island, but they found a sea rabbit trying to eviscerate all of them. It's okay though, because Luffy, my goat, hit bro in the stomach. After that, a mermaid and a starfish came out the sky onto the Straw Hat ship. They were inside the sea rabbit because the sea rabbit is a big back, but it's alright though, they smooth now. Sanji sees the mermaid and loses his composure because he's an extremely horny individual. Chat, when you see a baddie, do not lose your composure, do not be a bastard. The starfish started playing the guitar, but nobody really cares for real. Kami starts talking about a food called octopus fritters, and Luffy's a big back, so he wants to eat some of them. She tries calling up her friend because her friend makes the octopus fritters, but guess what though? Her friend actually got captured. After the Straw Hats find out, they go and try to save bro. While the Straw Hats are on their way to press the dude who captured Kami's friend, some dudes on flying fish come and try to attack the ship. But guess what though? The Straw Hat pirates got clout, you know what I'm saying? So they were like, oh shoot, is that the Straw Hat pirates? We gotta tell boss. The boss was like, hey y'all, come back to base, let them follow y'all back. So then the dudes on the flying fish, aka the flying fish riders, went back. The leader of the flying fish riders have some type of beef with the Straw Hats. The beef is kind of stupid. He low-key a bastard, you about to see. The Straw Hats pull up to the fish riders hideout and they see Kami's friend named Hachi. When the Straw Hats look a little closer and hear his voice, they realize that Kami's friend Hachi used to be the ops. So they're like, oh nah, we are not about to save him. But Luffy's like, but you know, the food. Kami and the starfish decide to go in and save Hachi anyway, but they get caught immediately. Because of that, Hachi starts tweaking in the cage. He about to give himself CTE. Nami looks at him and is like, you know what? Let's save Hachi. Luffy then goes and saves Kami and the starfish. Zoro cuts up Hachi's cage and Hachi folds 3 dudes. The Straw Hats proceeds to beat the brakes off the flying fish riders. Luffy starts trolling and gets on one of the fish so he can fly around, but the pilot was asleep? How do you fall asleep mid-operation of flight? That's actually dumb crazy. Because bro fell asleep, Luffy crashed into the boss's room. Like 10 seconds later, Luffy was getting chased out the room by the boss riding a bull. Once the boss, his name is Duval, went outside, Duval was like, Sanji, I want ya and I desire ya. I need ya. Quite frankly, I'ma have you, bro. To be honest, bro,
We gonna kill you, dog. We gonna get you gone, bro. I'm talking about, we gonna bury you in the dirt and we gonna stone you to death.
after Duval says that, he starts unloading unlimited poison harpoons at the Straw Hat ship. Luffy was like, Zoro, I saw his face. Really? So who is he? I'm about to show y'all, bro. You'll be surprised. Luffy ran up on Duval and kicked his helmet off. The Straw Hats seen Duval's face and now they're in disarray. This right here is Duval's face. And basically he's mad because his face got drawn onto Sanji's bounty poster. I don't know which marine tried drawing Sanji's face and messed up this bad, but because of it, But everyone who saw Duval thought Duval had the bounty and that he was Sanji. Duval's whole life changed. He was getting hunted down by Marines. He was getting hunted down by bounty hunters. His whole entire life just got ruined and now he's blaming Sanji for it. That's why bro got beef and he was saying that. That man bro was laughing. He was clowning him, bro. I'd be clowning Sanji too. That man Sanji started getting tight. He started turning Super Saiyan a little bit low key. He ran up on Duval, kicked him in the face. Sanji was like, if it was bothering you that much, why don't you cut your hair off or grow a beard? Duval was like, hey bro, low-key, you right. Yo bro, are you stupid? Shut up, bastard. Sanji gets brought underwater, but Kingby goes down in the water too to try to save him. The fish riders try dropping a ginormous anchor on the ship. I don't even know how they built that, where they got that from, but it starts falling, but the Straw Hat ship moves backwards, charges up a Kamehameha wave, and sheets all of them. A step back 3 against flying fish by a ship is crazy. Meanwhile, Duval's bull starts charging at Luffy, but Luffy stops it. It hits it with Conqueror's Haki. Yes, sir! The bull starts spazzing around, then it falls down. Luffy has no idea what he just did. Sanji gets out the water, walks up to Duval, and starts repeatedly kicking him in the face. He actually kicked him in the face so much and so precisely, he changed his face. The Straw Hats went to go eat octopus fritter somewhere else. Duval pulled up, feeling all cozy. Duval now thinks he's the most handsomest dude in the world, and he just starts chatting, bro.
Mirror, mirror in my hand, I'm the handsomest in the land.
Hey that boy. Usopp was like, shut up, you are not like that. Duval was like, wait a minute, you're jealous. What, bro? I am not jealous. Luffy's holding him back. This man Duval wanna be Splash so bad. He gives them his number, then takes off. Gaming and the Starfish start telling them about the Sabaody archipelago and how to get to Fishman Island. Shortly after, they arrive at the Sabaody archipelago. That's so fun to say. Say it with me right now. Sabaody archipelago. Sabaody archipelago. Woo-wee! They arrive on the island, and actually the island isn't even an island for real. This archipelago is actually full of really tall mangrove trees. They get on the island and start scoping the scenery out. Now that meant that fishman Hachi has something serious to say. He was like, hey y'all, listen up real quick. On this island, they have people called world nobles, aka celestial dragons. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, don't touch them, do not defy them. Even if they murk somebody, act like you ain't see it. I'ma say it one more time. The celestial dragons, leave them the alone. Afterwards, Hachi, Luffy, and them starts walking towards the town. Zoro gets off the ship and starts walking by himself. Sanji, Usopp, and Frankie stay on the ship. While Luffy's having fun, a slave grabs a woman by the neck and starts asking her to help him. Then he starts asking everyone around him to take the collar off his neck. He's like, please help me. I just want to go back home. I want to go back to my son. I left when he was just a baby. Now, what in the deadbeat, bruh? This man left his infant child home to become a pirate. That right there by itself is already bad enough. And then not only did he become a pirate, he got caught and became a slave? Yeah, bro, not gonna lie, you just an L at life. Luffy and them pull up and starts looking at what's happening. His collar starts ticking because he escaped from his masters. It continues to tick faster and faster until it blows up on his neck. After that, the celestial dragons Hachi was talking about start rolling through, so everyone in the vicinity gotta bow down to them. The dog starts peeing on bro. Wow. The woman celestial dragon walks up and begins kicking the slave. Then she shoots bro twice to kill him. That's so sad, bro. Damn. That man Luffy was about to intervene, but Hachi was holding him back because he told him it was a spooky day at the Sabaody archipelago and it was only about to get spookier. Now you're probably asking, why is it such a problem for someone to fight the celestial dragons? Basically, right? The celestial dragons are the descendants of the creators of the world government in that show. In other words, they're royalty. World royalty. If you touch them, Navy HQ sends an admiral and a fleet of battleships after you. If your name is not Shanks, Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, Mihawk, Rayleigh, or Buggy, you do not want an admiral sent after you. So yeah, bro, like touching the celestial dragons would be insane. It would be insane. Some random bounty hunters start trying to fight the Straw Hats, but that's fool for Brook and Luffy. Topper 2, right hook, ace. They pack them up real quick, hop in the V, and start driving away. They cruise all the way to a woman named Shaki's hideout. Now this right here is Shaki. Shaki is 64 years old. Shaki kinda bad, not gonna lie. Luffy's there to get his ship coated by a man named Rayleigh, but Rayleigh is not there right now. Rayleigh is in the archipelago, but he's in the hood part of the archipelago. So Luffy and them gotta go searching for bro. Shaki then proceeds to start talking about the other rookie pirates on the archipelago. She's like, Luffy, listen up real quick. Luffy, you're tough, we know that. But don't think shit sweet out here. Since you and Zoro arrives here, there are now 11 rookie pirates with a bounty over 100 million berries on the archipelago. And out of all those 11, you, my friend, have the second highest bounty. The other 9 pirates work just as hard as you to get here, so don't sleep on them. They are tough. Luffy was like, damn, that's crazy. I don't care about none you just said. But damn, I'm low-key worried for Rayleigh though. Is he gonna be good? Rayleigh? Don't disrespect my man like that. I know I said the 11 of y'all are strong, but Rayleigh would beat the brakes out of all 11 of y'all at the same time. Not gonna lie, it sounds like she's glazing, but she is not glazing. Luffy and them leave the shack to go find Rayleigh, and they stop by Sabaody Park. They hop on rides, they're having fun, everyone's smiling. It's just a really good day, to be honest. When Luffy and the others take their eyes off Kami for like 10 seconds, some dude in a bear costume pulls up and kidnaps Kami. Elsewhere, another celestial dragon named Saint Charlo starts strutting around. I hate Saint Charlo so much. He was riding on his slave. Pause. But the slave wasn't performing to his liking, so he started kicking the slave in the back of the head. Some dude was getting rushed to a hospital, but St. Charles didn't like that because every time you see a celestial dragon, you're supposed to bow. He walked up and was like, damn, he's hurting? That's crazy. I don't give a damn. He kicks the dying man out of the stretcher. Yeah, he gotta be stoned, bruh. Then the nurse was trying to help the dying man that was on the ground. St. Charles was like, damn, she kinda bad. He walked up to her and started sexually harassing her with his eyes. Then he was like, surprise, shawty, you my wife now. Because he's a celestial dragon, he can make literally anyone his wife. Like, yo, girl, if he really wants to, he can make her his wife. In fact, that's exactly what bro did. That nurse's fiance walked up and was like, hey, bro, that's my fiance. You can't take her. The celestial dragon was like, what? Who can't? And shot him in the chest. Then bro was like, how dare you speak to me, you peasant, in front of his fiance? No! While all that's happening, Zoro walks up, not bowing to him at all. Everyone's mad confused, asking among themselves, why is Zoro not bowing? The celestial dragon's in straight disbelief looking at him. He's not bowing, he's not doing nothing, he's confused. Zoro's like, hey bro, you good? What you looking at? You need help? Carlos immediately ups pull on Zoro, but Zoro dodges every single bullet and is about to cut him down. Oh my gosh. Right before his blade connects, one of the 11 rookie pirates come out of nowhere and tackle Zoro. She has Zoro on the ground, puts fake blood on him, and starts acting like he's her older brother. She was like, damn, why'd you have to die, bro? I didn't want to see you die, bro. No. Carlos was like, damn, I killed him? Really? Then Charlos leaves. Bonnie starts lecturing Zoro about what he just did because if he had hit the celestial dragon, an admiral would have came. Nobody wants an admiral to come. 4 of the other 11 rookie pirates were like, damn, this is Zoro? If Zoro's this crazy, imagine how crazy the captain is. Damn right. Now, so I don't have to keep saying the 11 rookie pirates, I'm gonna refer to them as the supernovas because that's what they're called in the show. The 11 supernovas are Apu, Drake, Veggie, Killer, Kid, Luffy, yes sir, Zoro, yes sir, Law, Hawkins, Bonnie, and Arouge. When you see them, just know they are in fact them. Back at the ship, Frankie, Usopp, and Sanji are just cooling it. While they're talking, they get a call from Chopper saying Kami got kidnapped. Sanji was like, kidnapped? Yo, what? Chopper, stay right there. We about to call the Flying Fish Riders. The Flying Fish Riders have connections in the criminal kidnapping industry, so you know what I'm saying, they gonna be some help. Sanji made a good call. After like 20 minutes, I think Duval pulled up with his gang. They picked up Sanji, Frankie, and Brook and started looking for Kami. While Brook and Chopper is waiting for someone to pick them up to find Kami, they're zooted. Like, bro, why is Brook on the ground like this? What is he doing? 10 seconds after this, Usopp pulls up and picks up Chopper and Brook. Zoro actually ends up bringing that dude that got shot to the hospital. Good guy, Zoro. His fiance still gone though. Damn! Luffy, Hachi, and the starfish arrive at a huge shop. Luffy asks the dude working there, hey bro, have you seen a mermaid that got dropped off here? Mermaid? I don't know nothing about that, bro, but it's best not to be nosy before I get what? Where is the damn mermaid? I don't know, bro, no one came here. Hey Luffy, relax. Damn, don't cause trouble. As you can see by this, Luffy is indeed a yawn. After that, Luffy and Hachi start walking around looking, and damn, people are really in jail, bro. It's really a human shop, bro. They finish searching the shop. Kami was not there. They go back outside and the starfish starts crying because Kami got kidnapped. You know what? It's time for me to stop being L-Mans and to finally say the starfish's name. His name is Papa Goo. Anyway though, Papagu starts talking about how basically everyone on the archipelago is actually racist to fishmen. Fishmen, mermaids, starfish, any sentient being that comes from the water they do not like. Now check this out, just a little fun facts real quick. The fishmen in that show are known for being stronger and more athletic than the average human. And most of the entire One Piece world is racist to fishmen. Why are they racist? Because visually they're different. I don't know, man. That sounds kind of familiar, and it sounds kind of familiar for a reason. Following that, Papagu starts talking about the reason why Kami got kidnapped. Basically, mermaids fetch a high price because they're mermaids. They're uncommon to find, they're beautiful, mostly. In the Homo sapien auction that we're about to see, they're actually the most expensive on there, I think. So yeah, bro, that's why she got snatched up. Damn. Luffy was like, Papagu, shut your ass up. We're gonna rescue Kami, alright? Stop all that damn crying. Luffy, you mean it? Right after Duval's gang picked up Luffy, Papagu, and Hachi. The dude who kidnapped Kami, his name is Peterman. He dropped Kami off at the Homo sapien auction. At this point in time, it was not looking good for Kami because the auction was about to be in like 2 hours. Some celestial dragons pull up to the auction. Other nobles pull up to the auction. Who's this Captain Kid pulls up to the auction? He's the dude with the highest bounty of the supernovas. Trafalgar Law pulls up to the auction. Yes, sir. I love One Piece. Some guards were trying to put a collar on Kami, but Kami was trying to fight him off. The overseer of the auction place came. Kami made a face at him, so he smacked Kami. Oh my gosh. After that, he was about to put the collar on Kami, but then he got knocked out. How did he get knocked out? Oh, I know how he got knocked out. It was cause of Dark King Rayleigh. Woo-wee! Shortly after the auction officially starts, the first dude gets auctioned up. He gets sold for 600,000 berries. Damn. After a little bit, Sanji arrives at the auction and a couple other members of the Straw Hat crew arrives at the auction. Sanji told a person working outside to free Kami. The person was like, no, why would I do that? Move around, little bro, before I sue you. Frankie was about to just blast through. Hachi told bro not to because Kami would probably die because she has those exploding collars around her neck. So Nami and the rest decided to buy Kami themselves. Part of the Straw Hats walked into the auction room and they start getting tight because humans are being bidded on. They're throwing a mad bread to buy people's freedom. Is sick, bro. A woman gets bought for 3 million berries. Damn. You remember that bastard of a celestial dragon from earlier? You do? Well, guess what? He pulls up to the auction too. He starts walking down the aisle and absolutely nobody likes the celestial dragons, bro. It's actually good to see. Even the pompous rich people in the crowd hate them. That's how you know they suck. The next person to be auctioned off was a former pirate captain named Lacuba. Not gonna lie, I never heard of bro. But to avoid being a slave, he bit his tongue off so he could die instead. It's sad, bro. Being put in a situation where it's more ideal to die than continuing to live. Imagine how bro could have felt mentally on that stage before he decided to off himself. Sometimes we gotta remember to be grateful and thank God we're not in a similar situation. Zoro though is lost. Where is he going? Zoro finds some dudes he scared earlier that I didn't mention and he starts pressing them for directions. Luffy though soars by in the sky on a flying fish and grabs Zoro and pulls him in. Back at the auction, they roll out Kami. The Straw Hat Pirates have 200 million berries to spend, so they're trying to use that to buy Kami. Typically, that would be enough, but literally 0.5 seconds after the bidding starts, St. Charlos, this celestial dragon right here, this egregious, anathematic individual, threw out a bid of 500 million berries. As you can tell, that is crazy motion. Nami is not topping that. Nobody's topping that. It's bad. Everyone in the auditorium is straight hornswoggled at the bid. Even the auctioneer. The Straw Hats are OD tight, but unfortunately they can't do anything about it, so St. Charlos wins. Though, right before he's about to be declared the winner, Luffy pops in. He looks up, sees Kami, immediately starts going towards Kami. Hachi tries tackling Luffy, but Luffy is Saquon Barkley, so he is not going down. Hachi accidentally pulls out all 6 arms to stop Luffy, showing that he is in fact a fishman. The crowd immediately started tweaking. A woman was like, fishman. Oh hell nah, what is a fish doing here? Get out of here, you damn fisher. Hey bro, how can you even breathe? Jiggerfish, fishaboo, colored cooney. Aren't fishmen diseased? Of course they are, kill it. Stop looking around. Yes, we see you, you beast. We don't like you, bro, leave. Why is it still here? Time to uppull. That man Hachi got blinked. No! He got shot by St. Charlos. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. Not gonna lie, he gotta get lynched. He gotta get tied to a boat that's heading toward the Pacific Ocean, right? and after that some birds gotta come down on the boat and just start feasting on his body. And then while they're feasting on his body, they got that man Hachi just laying on the steps, blood leaking out. St. Charlos is emoting on Hachi. Evidently Luffy is very angry, so he starts slow walking to Charlos. Hachi grabs Luffy to tell him to stop. He's like, it's alright, bro. Remember what I told you. You can't hit them. It was my fault, bro. Chill. Remember your promise. I used to be a pirate. I used to kill people. I deserve this. Chill. And Charlos was like, damn, shut up, you stupid fish. Matter of fact, don't even worry about all that, bro. I'll shut you up for life. Luffy sees bro up pull again and blocks Hachi, then starts walking toward Charlos again. Papa Goose begging bro to stop. Luffy is not stopping. He's locked in. Papa Goose, shh. It's over now. Luffy got a gun pointed directly at him, but he does not care. He keeps walking. Hey, yo, what's he about to do? Law was like, ain't no damn way. He was like, oh, he dead ass. Charlos shot Luffy twice, but Luffy dodged both bullets. Luffy stomps, gets to his face, booms him in the face. Yes, sir! The stairs crack and Luffy actually hit a celestial dragon. An admiral will be coming. Damn near every single person in the crowd is mind blown, but the Straw Hats aren't mind blown, though they know what time it is. Look at Zoro, bro. If it wasn't gonna be Luffy, it was gonna be Zoro. It was gonna be somebody. St. Charlos getting Thrax was imminent. It was bound to happen. Yeah, that man's not gonna be moving anytime soon. Luffy put his hat back on and cracked his knuckles. He don't regret a damn thing. Luffy's fellow yawn niggas Law and Kid started smiling. They liked what they saw. Luffy told his crew, hey, my fault, Admiral's coming now. Zoro was like, it's smooth. If it wasn't you, it was gonna be me. See, bro, it's like I said, Luffy and Zoro, GOATs! The whole Straw Hat crew actually, GOATs! A celestial dragon named Roswell started shooting at Luffy, but he was missing. He has no aim. Luffy was standing completely still, and he was not hitting, bro. He gotta get like Charlos. I hate to say it, Charlos may be a bastard, but he can hit his shots if no one dodges it. Sanji runs up on Roswell, though, and kicks the gun out of his hand. Right after that, he W keys his bodyguards and folds them too. And from then on, bro, it was just a big brawl. Every single Straw Hat was folding all the knights and guards. It was fun to see. Even Nami was putting in that work, bro. They was getting cooked. A little bit after Robin, Brook, and Usopp arrived, Usopp actually landed on St. Roswell, so he got taken down then. It's crazy though, because like his name is actually Roswell. To get a load of that guy. Hi guys, my name's Roswell. Looking at boy. Nami was like, guys, we gotta dip soon. The Navy's gonna be here. Law was like, I hate to tell y'all this, but the Navy's already here. Luffy was like, who are you? And the bear too. Tell him to stop looking at me. I'll beat his ass. Is that Trafalgar Law? Hey Luffy, they're pirates. Really? Even the bear? I'll still beat his ass. Also, the guy standing out there near the doorway, that's Eustace Captain Kidd, the guy with the higher bounty than you. Then bro's just standing there smiling. He thinks he looks tough. He actually looks stupid. The woman Celestial Dragon gets up and puts a Glock to Kami. She was like, if she's making y'all act up like this, and how about I just boom her right now? Hey, yo, wait, chill. Don't boom her yet. Let me get my bread. Please, just wait like maybe 10 minutes. Shut up. The Celestial Dragon was about to shoot Kami, but then suddenly, the Celestial Dragon just started falling off the ladder. Luffy was confused. Then an old man comes out the cut and starts walking through up to the stage. Everybody's on guard because they're mad confused on what just happened. They don't gotta worry though, because it was that man Rayleigh. Yes, sir! He used Conqueror's Haki on the woman Celestial Dragon to knock her out. Now you're probably like, okay, Rayleigh's dumb strong. How did he get caught? Basically, right, he's a retired legendary pirate. He's old, he's bored. So for fun, he did exactly what Michael Jordan did and gambled. He gambled and lost and racked up debt. So he purposefully got captured because he didn't have enough money to pay off his debt. His plan was to get captured, get bought, and rob the person who bought him so he can take that money that he robbed and go back and gamble it all again. That man is actually a different breed, bro. What? Hey, bro, when you're top 0.0001% on the verse, you could practically do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. If you look closely, you will notice him and the giant behind him, their collars got taken off. Rayleigh took them off. Rayleigh was like, Ayo Hachi, is that you? What the hell happened? Actually, wait, you're injured. Let me figure it out. Rayleigh looks around and around. He looks at the woman on the ground. That rhymed. He strokes his beard. Not gonna lie, I be doing that when I'm thinking. He just like me for real. I always knew I was Silver's Rayleigh. Shut your After like 20 seconds, Rayleigh was like, huh, I see. Hachi, bro, as long as you were fighting for what you thought was right, and y'all must be the people who helped Hachi. Rayleigh then used Conqueror's Haki on every single enemy that was there, and they all fell and got knocked out. What happened? No way. Is he? Sanji was like, aight, bro, who is this geezer? Rayleigh was like, that straw hat looks good on you. Monkey D. Luffy, I've been wanting to meet you. Back at Navy HQ, they learned that Luffy punched a whole celestial dragon. Fleet Admiral Sengoku started stressing. He's always stressing. Admiral Kizaru got up and was like, don't worry, I got this. That condom made boy gonna have to see me. Hey man, not gonna lie, GG. I'ma keep it a buck. At this point in time, Luffy does not want to see Kizaru. Everybody on the archipelago is tweaking out because the Admiral is coming now. Bonnie was like, damn, that Straw Hat, if I see him in the new world, it's on site. On site? What do you mean on site? What are you possibly gonna do?
Okay.
The Navy's outside the auction place loading up mortars for when the Straw Hats and every other pirate in there walks out. On the inside, Rayleigh's preparing to take off Kami's, what's that thing called? On the neck. I'm blinking right now. The collar. I don't know why I was having a brain fart. I was about to say the leash. Getting off the leash. Off the leash? I got off the leash, told that boy to get lost. I got your bitch favorite song on TikTok. I'm in your house posted with a big lock. Isn't that a Jamaican hat? Boom, buckalot. Yes, sir. As you know, all the buyers of the slaves dipped, so the slaves were now free. Frankie gave them the key. They were very happy. Rayleigh starts walking up the steps and he's like, my bad, y'all. I ain't mean for y'all to feel all that. Eustace Kid was like, well, damn, if it isn't Dark King Rayleigh. You're a living legend. What are you doing in a place like this? Dark King Rayleigh, huh? That's not me no more. I'm just some old ship coding guy now. Call me that name again, I'ma smack you. The Marines outside were like, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Alright, it works. Hey, y'all pirates, come outside right now. We got y'all surrounded. An admiral is coming. Just surrender. Y'all do not want smoke. Back on the inside, Rayleigh was like, I am not gonna help y'all get out of here, bruh. Eustace was like, I don't need your help, Gramps. Luffy and Law, if y'all are too scared to handle a couple Marines, don't worry. Just sit back and be put and I'll handle them. All three of them ended up outside. They start eviscerating all the Marines outside, which is expected because they are tough. Law snatches some dude's head. Big pause. That's mad disrespectful. Why is he tossing bro's head up in the air like that, bro? It's animation, so it looks somewhat normal, but imagining this happening to you in real life? The Marines out there are just getting cooked. I would hate to be a Marine at the Sabaody archipelago that day. In fact, I would hate to be a Marine in that show in general. If you're not an admiral or a vice admiral, no type of skill is gonna help you survive this. If you're a regular Marine, you just gotta stay in one of the blues, bro. The Grand Line is not for you. The New World is not for you. If you're not willing to lock in and learn hockey your sheets. Eustace put a hand in Law's face, then Luffy's face. Then he was like, y'all can stop fighting now. You're only gonna get in my way. Get your hand out my damn face, you twat. Luffy just left, caught like 20 cannonballs, almost hit Law and Kid, and then he dropped them on some Marines. Luffy, Law, and Kid fought some more. Randomly, Kid was like, hey, Straw Hat, it's nice I got to meet you, but I hope you know this don't mean we're cool. In the new world, the second I see you, it's up. Luffy was like, hey bro, that's fine, but I will be the one who finds the One Piece. After Luffy says that, Kid just stares at bro for like the next 15 seconds. I think he took it personally, I don't know. Kid almost got attacked, but his top man's named Killer intervened. Killer was like, hey bro, what are you doing? Eustace was like, Killer. On our pirate journey up to this point, I will talk about the One Piece. Remember how every single person who tried to laugh at us, I boomed them? The path ahead of us is treacherous. The One Piece is not no damn joke. Let's see each other again in the new world.
Okay.
First Bonnie, now Kid? Who do these people think they are? They are not touching my goats. I will touch them. Big pause. The rest of Law, Luffy, and Kid's crews came out and started boxing the Marines too. The flying fish riders pulled up and were helping them escape. Eustace, Kid, and his crew managed to escape from the battle and start walking away, trying to get off the island because an admiral is coming. But Eustace gets shot in his leg. He looks up to see who it was, and it was Bartholomew Kuma, one of the 7 warlords of the sea. Shortly after, Trafalgar Law pulls up, so now they're about to jump Kuma, or try to jump Kuma. The crazy part is that this ain't even Kuma for real, but we gonna get to that later. The flying fish riders Riders drop the Straw Hats back at Shaggy's bar. When they get inside, Rayleigh tells the crew that he was a part of Gold Roger's ship, the King of the Pirates. He actually wasn't even just a part of the crew, he was the vice captain. You already know Rayleigh's old, so he starts chatting for like 30 minutes. His chatting is very informational though. He continues talking about how Goldie Roger got caught, but he's still alive. The reason for that is because Goldie Roger got hit with a deathly illness, so he was gonna die soon. So he found the One Piece, disbanded the crew, got captured on purpose, was about to get executed and said, "You want my motion? You can have it. I left all of my motion in one place." Made mad pirates throughout the world, including Luffy. He low-key made the world a much more terrible place after that, but you know what I'm saying? At least we got Luffy. Before they all left the shack, the Usopp was like, "Hey Rayleigh, wait! The One Piece, the esteemed treasure. Tell me, is it really Usopp? Shut your damn mouth!" Luffy then stared Usopp down. That meant Usopp was confounded. Luffy was like, "I don't want to know where the One Piece is at, or where it's at, or how to get it. I don't even want to know if it even exists." We all decided to risk our lives to try to find it without even knowing where it's at. I don't want no shortcuts, no hints, no none of that. We are not gonna go on a boring adventure. Do you hear me, monkey? Ah, yeah, you're right. I didn't even mean that for real. I was just chatting. You know me. I just be joking around from time to time. A little ha ha he here and there. Don't take me seriously. Really, do not tell me nothing. Alright then, layman. Rayleigh was like, "That reminds me. Hey Luffy, you think you can become king of the pirates? The new world is tough. They got some real goons and thugs out there, bro. The people out there in the new world, you'd never see nothing like that. That in mind, do you think you can rule the sea?" Rule the sea? I don't give a damn about that. Being king of the pirates is about being more free than anyone else. I say, Luffy, you are so tough. When you get older, hit me up. They step outside. Rayleigh's gonna cold their ship. It's gonna take 3 days though, so the Straw Hat Pirates have to wait 3 days. An admiral is on the way. They have to survive 3 days with the admiral that's gonna be on the island soon. That's not good. In fact, after they all say their goodbyes, a battleship shoots 3 cannonballs. Admiral Kizaru rides on one of them to the island. He just pulls up with the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. You gotta rock with it. Everybody starts running away. Some dude in the alleyway tries to shoot Kizaru. He hits him once, but he doesn't hit him. He hits him again, but he doesn't hit him again. They get freaked out and start running away. I'd be running away too after that. But Kizaru just appears right in front of him. Then Kizaru want to talk about some. Hey y'all, I have a question. You see, right now I'm looking for my subordinate named Sensamaru. Do you know him? Do you know where he is? You know damn well they don't know, bro. Dudes get strong and just start doing anything just because. Prime example, right after that, the 2 dudes from the alley start running away. This man Kizaru kicks light right between them, doesn't even hit them. He hits the big mangrove off in the distance and creates a big explosion. Dog, all that power was not needed for 2 random dudes and you missed. And like I said, he's an admiral. He missed on purpose. He could have easily hit them, but nah, he wanna be mad extra and cause mad chaos for no reason. It was tough though, I can't lie. He gonna get like me one day. Kizaru pulls up on Hawkins, one of the members of the worst generation. He asks bro the exact same question. Yeah, I think Kizaru might be stupid. His crew and Law's crew continue fighting Bartholomew Kuma. They're putting in so much pain on him, bro, and it's just not damaging him, bro. That's a damn shame. Trafalgar Law sets up a room, switches Beppo and the big dude. Big giant forehead man wrestles with Kuma for a little bit, then Kid comes out with this big metal stuff. I have no idea what you call this, but he hits Kuma with it and Kuma's on the ground. But he gets back up though. Uses his like, "Oh, what's up? You want round 2?" Kuma just nonchalantly takes off his glove and blasts bro. Meanwhile, the Straw Hats are just walking, having a good time, you know. What the? Is that Bartholomew Kuma? Other members of the Supernovas are going through some stuff too, but we don't really care about them right now. However, we do kind of care about Hawkins because Kizaru is still there. Kizaru's like, "Again, do you know where Sensumaru is?" Hawkins is just ignoring him. "Hello? Dog, I don't know where your friend is. Shut the hell up." Well, if you don't know where he is, that leaves me with some spare time. And with that spare time, I can't let a wanted criminal like you just go free. Duh, I didn't know who you were, but you are wrong. You cannot escape this fate. Say what's good to Tupac for me. That looks very bad, but due to Hawkins' power, he was okay. Some random dudes that had DNA attached to Hawkins' straw dolls took the damage, so Hawkins was fine. Supernova Aruj fell from the sky because he was fighting Bartholomew Kuma. Why is Bartholomew Kuma everywhere? What is going on? Looking at boy. Basically, right, short explanation, all those Bartholomew Kumas are not Bartholomew Kumas. They're human weapon clone versions of the actual Bartholomew Kuma. They're called pacifistas. It's actually quite a sad story, in fact. Anyway, though, the pacifista is about to hit Garoj, but X-Drake comes out of nowhere and hits the pacifista into the building. X-Drake, Nathan Drake, Aubrey Drake Graham. Know what, bro? I might name my kid Drake.
Boing boing, get the dick out your mouth.
Back over to where the Straw Hats are at, Luffy almost got hit by a light beam, but he dodged it. Then for the next 2 minutes, the pacifista just spams light beams. Alright, bro, we get it. Use a different move. It's like how in fighting games when people don't know the controls, they just spam the same move over and over. I'm some people. Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji slide on the pacifista and start spraying it with attacks. They hit the pacifista into the building, but the pacifista is still alive. It's still kicking. That's not good. The 3 strongest fighters of the Straw Hats just triple teamed the robot, and it's still good. They're so finished, bro, and they don't even know it. It's about to get worse. The whole crew is so calm after that, and it's not even a confident calmness. It's a calmness stemmed from sheer ignorance and obliviousness to the severity of the situation. This ain't even the Admiral yet, bro. Elsewhere, Yoru's is trying to beat on the pacifista. It looks like it's working, but he gets blasted in the shoulder, so it's not working at all. Then, out of nowhere, mid-fight, X-Drake turns into Barney. He proceeds to bite the pacifista's head, but the pacifista blasts him through the chest. He transforms out of Barney. He is in pain now. For some reason, Yoru's forgot a whole admiral is behind him, so, you know what I'm saying, he gets kicked through 3 buildings. Nothing too crazy. Hawkins tries swinging at Kizaru, but Kizaru disappears, reappears, put fingers in his eyes. He hits him with a 2-finger solar flare. He can't see nothing, but he just spam blasts him in the chest. He lifts his leg up because he's about to kick Hawkins to the Shadow Realm, but randomly music starts playing. They got Scratchman Apu up there playing the worst 808s I've ever heard in my life. Someone tell him dead right now. Kizaru is like, man, what is he on? He keeps playing those atrocious 808s and starts dancing too. He's the only one dancing for a reason. That shit is ass. The music he's playing though is actually attacks. So Kizaru's arm gets cut, then he explodes. Apu was like, ha, I got you, Goofy. I'm glad I stuck around to watch the Admiral fight, but knowing you and knowing Admirals, you're probably gonna be back up in like 5 seconds, so I'm a dip now. Yes, sir. Nadine, Christine, Justine, Kathleen. Kizaru built himself back up with light because he's a light devil fruit user. He used his Yatamira move, appeared right in front of Apu and boomed him through the building. After that, Kizaru appeared right in front of Drake, kicked him in the face. Half a second later, he blasted Hawkins through the body again, and just like that, in the matter of 3 seconds, Admiral Kizaru of Navy Headquarters methodically took out 4 members of the worst generation. Back over with the Straw Hats show trying to fight that pacifista. Zoro got injured in the arc before, so he's slowed down right now. He's not moving good. He's not doing good. He's not feeling good. He almost gets sheets, but he dodged in the nick of time. After a synchronized group jumping from the Straw Hats, Luffy went into the sky. He came down on the pacifista hard and fisted him into the ground. No pause. Everyone was mad relieved and out of breath that they beat, bro. Hey, bro, they were going through it. I know they just want to knock. Yo, y'all know this not over, right? What the? Yo, who's talking? Where is he? They're up there. Commander of the Marine Science Unit Sensamaru and another pacifista pull up on the fight. Usopp was like, hey bro, who are you? What's your name? My name? Do not worry about my name. I am the most secretive man in the Marines. I will not be telling you anything. Don't ask me no more damn questions. Alright, but like, what's your name though? I just told you I'm not telling you my name. I'm the most secretive man in the Marines. Me, Sensamaru. Ah, so your name is Sensamaru. Nice. PX1 blow these niggas up. Damn, we just got out of a fight. We're not fighting them. Yeah, you're not lying, Zoro. We're not built like that right now. Let's dip. Zoro, you take some people. Sanji, you take some people. I'll take some people. We gotta dip. Luffy's group, Zoro's group, Sanji's group starts running. Sensamaru hawks Luffy down, hits him with a 2-piece into the rocks. Guess who finally pulled up? Kizaru, no! Kizaru shoots Zoro in the chest. Zoro is not having a good day. Matter of fact, nobody on the trials are having a good day. Zoro especially though. Kizaru is like, damn bro, aren't you Roa Noa Zoro, the world famous swordsman? You have a 120 million berry bounty, but you're down after 1 hit? You must be pretty worn out. It's unfortunate that you had to come across a n like me today. Hey bro, that's tough. Say goodbye. If you're wondering how Law and Kid are doing, they took down the pacifista that they were fighting. But like 10 seconds later, another one came. That's tough. Brook and Usopp are trying to attack Kizaru because he's about to sheet Zoro, but Kizaru is a Logia. He's made of light, so they can't touch him. But guess what though? Robin comes in clutch and moves Zoro out the way with her powers. Nah! He's standing on bro. Robin can't move him no more. Damn! Right before Kizaru was about to send Zoro back to the lobby, Rayleigh comes out the cut and hits his blast away. He saves Zoro. Yes, sir! Old men in anime are so tough, bro. Remember, always beware of an old man in a profession where men die young. Whitebeard, Rayleigh, Bang, Makarov, LeBron, Yamamoto, all old people to be wary of. And they're always so surprising too. Like, really? Where the hell did he even come from? Bro was busy coding the Straw Hat ship on the other side of the archipelago. Why is he here? I'm glad he is, but like, how did he know Zoro was about to get sheets? He not Shanks. His hockey not built like that. He don't got Wi-Fi hockey. But hey, he's here. Not gonna lie, that's death plot, but I digress. Kizaru's like, Dark King Rayleigh, why are you here? Why are you protecting them? Cause it's fun. Come on, just let them go. Let them grow. Rayleigh, Monkey D. Luffy punched a celestial dragon. I am not letting nobody go. Everyone run! We can't win! We're too weak! Usopp, take Zoro and go! Usopp takes Zoro and goes. Kizaru tries hawking them down, but Rayleigh stops him. Rayleigh coming in so clutch right now, bro. W old guy, W old man, W Gramps. Kizaru and Rayleigh are just duking it out on the grass evenly, even though Rayleigh's old. Rayleigh's 76, Kizaru's 56, but Rayleigh's still putting in so much work. Damn! The pacifista starts hawking down Zoro and them. Brook tries stopping the pacifista, but Sanji comes out the cut and kicks it in the back. The pacifista's mad hard though, pause. So Sanji's leg starts hurting, he can't move no more. After that, Sanji gets blasted, then Usopp gets blasted. Chopper sees what happens and immediately crashes out, pops 3 perks and turns into this thing. The pacifista turns to Usopp, Brook, and Sanji because he's about to eviscerate them from the world. Stand down, pacifista. Relax. Usopp's like, oh my goodness, bro, who is that? That's another one! What's going on? Why they keep spawning in? Older bro, if you want us gone, just say that! I see you survived from the last time I saw you. Roa Noah type shit, but like, what you doing here though? If you were to go on a vacation, where would you want to go? I'm dying. Why is He made my guy Zoro disappear into nowhere. No! All the Straw Hats are just straight flustered. When I first watched this, I was flustered too. Usopp was like, bring Zoro back, you damn thug! Luffy was like, hey you, Tubbs, where did Zoro go? I'm not telling you nothing. But legend has it though, if Kuma hits you with those paw pads, you get sent flying across the world for 3 days. No one knows where Kuma sends people besides Kuma. The pacifist is about to boom Usopp and them, but Kuma comes and sends it away. Brook tries to protect Usopp and Sanji, but he gets sent away. Then Usopp gets sent away. Sanji disappears too. Really was like, damn, they could really use my help. I could be saving them right now. Damn, I really am washed. Fending off a whole Navy admiral isn't enough for you. Some thoughts are best kept in your head. You're already making me look sorry here. Yeah, not gonna lie, Kizaru, you do look a little sorry. Rayleigh's starting to get out of breath though, so he don't got much time. Dark King Rayleigh. Don't even trip, bro. Let me do what I'm doing. Let you do what you're doing. What are you doing? Just trust me, bro. Trust. Kuma, I think I like an explanation now. Bartholomew Kuma is one of the 7 warlords of the sea. They're allied with the world government, so that's why Kizaru's asking. Kizaru, this matter is of no consequence to you. Don't worry about anything I'm doing. Also, your glasses suck. Those ain't no Ray-Bens. Those ain't no
$1,500 Cartier frame.
Those cost like 20 bills. I seen you buy them. Take them off. The rest of your fit fire though, I can't lie. Nami and Frankie start running. Frankie punches bro in the face, but it doesn't damage him at all. Damn. Luffy charges at Kuma, throws a punch at him. It bounces off his hand. Luffy uses his arm to propel himself more towards Kuma. He punches his hand. He gets bounced off his hand. This is not a good day at all. Right after Frankie gets sent away, then Nami gets sent away too. Kuma's so outmans for this. You wanna know what bro does? Luffy runs at Kuma. Kuma's just standing there doing nothing. He literally just stands there to make Luffy think he's gonna hit him, just to damn near teleport away at the last second, bro. That's actually mad disrespectful. That's actually mad funny. Chopper disappears too. No! Now it's just Luffy and Robin, bro. Damn, I know Luffy's sick. Damn near all of his crew just got packed up. He don't even know where they are. He don't even know if they're still alive. He don't even know nothing. He's just there, bro. And you would think at this moment he would hit a crazy power up like in a lot of anime, but nah. He's just weak right now and helpless and sad. He's tried literally everything. Absolutely everything. But there's nothing he can do. Amen. That's just the way it is.
Mods, crush your skull, thank you.
It's not even over yet too. Right before his very eyes, Robin disappears too. At this point in time, Luffy's in straight anguish and despair. He has beef with the ground now. He's just in mad tears, bro. He just lost his whole friend group in one day. Kuma's staring at bro, mad worried like he ain't just caused his grief. He starts thinking about his crew. They were his mans, bro. Kizaru was like, Kuma, you better have a good explanation for this. I have no idea what you're doing. Kizaru? Shut up, Kizaru. No one cares, bro. You better have a good explanation for this. You're not doing nothing if he doesn't. Kuma walks up to Luffy and is like, you and I, this is the last time we'll ever see each other. He raises his hand and says, farewell, Straw Hat. Then he bloops him. And just like that, it's all over. On this day in the One Piece universe, at the Sabaody archipelago, the Straw Hat Pirates led by Monkey D. Luffy came face to face with true despair. They were seen entering the archipelago with 9 crew members. However, not one member departed, nor are they to be found anywhere on the island. Due to the overpowering efforts of the world government, the Straw Hat Pirates have seemingly ceased to exist. Hey yo, that's the wrong show! After Luffy disappeared, the Sabaody arc was officially over. Top 5 One Piece arc. It's so tough, bro. It's crazy cause like from the outside looking in, what Kuma did was so bad, but he actually helped them OD. Because of what he did, they got 2 years to train. They came back dumb strong. Not gonna lie, bro, if they entered the new world at that strength level, they would've got sheets. 2 years later, the same passive pieces that were given the Straw Hats work, Luffy one-shot W-Man's Kuma. But yeah, bro. That's the end of the video. Tapping with the Twitter, the tweets are starting to get a little better. I understand it now. Follow my Instagram, I might post soon. I don't even know, but maybe. I don't even know. Join my Discord too. I'm gonna start being more active in there. Shout out my dog, Underground Broker Khalifa, for hitting Lemonade Roll in my Discord. He's also the vice captain in my Discord too, so respect him. Like, nah, I genuinely mean respect him. These cool peoples, trash me. If you want a shout out, join my Discord, hit the Lemonade Roll by talking a lot. It's the highest level in the Discord. So yeah, join that big EV. Drink some lemonade. Lemonade is very, very good. And you already know, subscribe in that big EV.
Baby girl don't get no pants. Shawty don't get no pants. She wanna fall with that man. You wasn't part of the plan. She wanna fall. Tell her what's up. Should I